Welcome, legend. I'm glad you're here. Today we're diving into napkin. Presentation number 1. To 2 times 2 is 4. This is a foundational concept from Don Fela's Own Your Life system. How simple duplication can build extraordinary results. We're about to watch Don explain it. Then we'll break it down together and you'll have a clear action to take. So get ready, lean in, and let's roll the video.
Most people aren't used to playing with numbers in this way, but when you take a look at what this can do, you can get really excited because see, you suddenly realize that you don't have to go out and sponsor a lot of people to build a very large organization. So for example, you sponsor 2 people, you help them sponsor 2, that goes to 4, you help them each sponsor 2, that goes to 8, then it goes to 16. But notice what happens if everybody just got just 1 more. Of course, you now have 3 on your first level, 9 on your second, 27 on the third, and 81 on the 4th level. Now notice that the difference when you go down the 2, 4, 8, 16, notice the difference between 16 and 81 is 65 more people, and everybody only sponsored 1 more. Now let's fast forward this to having sponsored 5 people. 5 goes to 25, 125, 625. Now notice what happens here when everybody sponsors 1 more. Now you have 6, 36, 216, 1,296. So the difference between 1,296 and the 625 is 671. But now let's take a look at the totals here. Because when you total up the 525, 125, 625, that totals 780. When you total up the 636, 216, 1,296 side, that's 1,554. Notice the total difference there is 774. But what's the real difference? The real difference is everybody just sponsored 1 more.
Great work, legend. That was napkin number 1. 2 times 2. You just saw how duplication creates leverage. Now let's reflect. Who are 2 people you can help duplicate this week? And who will they help? After the break, we'll go through a live exercise to draw your own napkin and map your steps. See you in a moment. Thanks for coming back. In this next segment, we'll watch napkin. Presentation number 2. Salesman Failure Syndrome. Don Fela teaches how the typical selling mentality fails and how duplication, teaching others to teach, succeeds. Watch closely for the difference between a first-line wide business and a deep, sustainable one. Let's play the video now.
Salesmen their whole life are recruited by sales managers to sell for the sales manager. So when you recruit a salesperson into your business, what they're thinking is, oh, I'm going to go recruit a bunch of people to sell for me. I'll tell you right now, with that kind of an attitude, the person will never build a large network marketing organization. Because see, we don't recruit people to sell for us. We sponsor people so we get to go to work for them. To be duplicated, first of all, you have to sponsor someone, and then you need to help that person get 3 levels deep. Because see, they have to teach their person how to teach their person to sponsor, and then you're 3 levels deep. When the person that you personally sponsor is 3 levels deep, now you are duplicated. I have seen salespeople come into this industry and have literally recruited 100 or more people. And after 6 months to a year that have gone by, they're not but 1 or 2 levels deep in any place. They have not duplicated themselves 1 time. And if you keep doing that, it's just keep turning the people over, you'll never ever build a large organization. You've got to teach your people how to teach them to teach their people so you get the duplication going.
Nice, legend. That was napkin number 2, Salesman Failure Syndrome. You saw how recruiting many without teaching leads to shallow results. Here's your challenge. Pick one person this week and teach them the how, not just the what. After minutes, we'll split into breakout rooms and share one method for teaching rather than selling. Be ready. Welcome back again. Now we move to napkin. Presentation number 3, the 4 things you have to do. This one is practical and action-oriented. Don outlines the 4 essentials that every committed networker must apply. Pay attention to which gear you're in and what your next gear shift looks like. The video starts now.
Once you have taken someone through the system, they've read the book, they know how to drive. Okay, now napkin presentation number 3 is getting them started. Okay, the first thing you need to do to get them started is, of course, you got to get in the vehicle, turn on the key, and that's actually getting signed up in your business. The second thing you need to do is start using the products yourself. That's like putting gas or fuel in the vehicle. And then the third thing, the most important, is that you need to get the car in gear. And the car is not going to go anyplace until you do put it in gear. And the first gear is sponsoring that first person. And then, of course, you're going to help them sponsor someone. That'll put you in second gear, then teach them to teach that person to sponsor someone. You're in third gear, etc., and so forth, until you get up into 5th gear, and you're really flying down the freeway. As you're going down the freeway, you pick up a friend, you take them along for the ride, and they buy some products. Those become your retail customers. So the business is very simple. Just so you don't get it complicated, just think about getting in your vehicle, getting it started, putting in the fuel, and then putting it in gear.
Excellent, legend. That was napkin number 3, the 4 things you have to do. You now know the key steps. Join, use, sponsor, share. Which gear are you currently in? And what's your next shift? Let's pause for a moment. Write down your gear and next move. Then we'll reconvene and share them together. We're at the final presentation for today. Napkin number 4, digging down to bedrock. In this session, you'll learn why building deep, solid foundations matters more than chasing quick wins. Watch how Don illustrates the levels of depth and what mature structure looks like. Let's watch the video.
What you need to do here is to picture your business like a big building. Picture in your mind the biggest building you've ever seen in your life, and then imagine how that building got built. Okay, first of all, they had to dig the foundation. Well, that's what we have to do in network marketing. We have to dig the foundation. And notice that you don't see the building until after they dig the foundation. Just like in network marketing, you don't really see a lot of income until you dig the foundation. Now, if you're going to go out and just start selling people, then you're going to make some money right now, but you're really not doing anything to contribute to the foundation. But have you ever noticed that once the foundation is dug and the building gets out of the ground, how fast it goes up? Well, that's the same thing that happens in network marketing. That once you get that foundation going and you get out of the ground, then your income can absolutely skyrocket. And again, a problem salespeople have is that they don't dig a foundation. They just go so wide that when the building starts to go up, it just keeps collapsing on them. So you've got to dig a nice solid foundation by getting your people 3 levels deep. And you just have a little patience because they didn't dig the foundation for that building overnight. We watched them in Las Vegas spend a year digging the foundation for the Palazzo before they started putting up the building, and then they put up an awesome building. Just like you can build an awesome network marketing business, but you've got to dig that foundation first.
You've just watched Don't Fail to Share the Foundation of Freedom, the napkin presentations that have changed lives around the world. Now it's your turn to take action. Instead of drawing napkins tonight, I want you to make a list of 20 people you know, family, friends, or acquaintances, anyone who you believe deserves to own their life. Don't overthink it. Just write the first names that come to mind. People who are tired of stress, fatigue, or living on someone else's schedule. You're not selling them anything. You're offering them a chance to change their future. Because owning your life starts with a simple conversation. Here's your assignment before our next meeting. Write 20 names. Start reaching out. Invite them to join our next follow-up leadership session, where we'll go deeper into duplication and mentorship. 20 names. 20 lives waiting for change. This is how a movement begins. One message, one connection, one leader at a time. I'll see you in the next session, and together, we'll help more people own their life.